Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at 7. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Perfectdraft Pro. And it is quite a lot heavier. Especially on the Good afternoon, people. Right, we're going to do from our friends Perfectdraft. Yep. Okay. Right, we're going to do Hertog Jan, I think it is. Hertog Jan. Anyway, comes in at 5.2% ABV, I think, from the Netherlands.
I think so.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's Dutch, isn't it? Or is it Belgium? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, wherever it's from is irrelevant. I did set the Pro. We were trying to go a bit, because Michelle did sample a couple of these before we went away. We're still in holiday mode, by the way. I was trying to set it a bit higher. Thought it might bring out more flavour having the Pro and trying to use it to its advantage, but it's not playing ball and going up. Either that or I'm impatient, but it's set at 4 in a way. Well, it keeps going back to 4.
Yeah, because it hasn't warmed up enough yet.
But yeah, unfortunately, I switched the machine off while we were away. Actually, it wasn't unfortunate. I'm a tight git with the electric. So I thought, hold on a minute, use your head here. And the advantage of the Perfectdraft Pro is it does get back down, because it was 11 when we got back today, wasn't it? And it's at 4 now, so that's good enough, isn't it?
That's good enough.
Well, yeah, it was meant to sit at 5, but I think I had it set to 3, so God knows. Anyway, enough. You don't need to see me loading up the keg. You all know, if you're watching this, how that's done. What you want to see is me pouring a decent pint. It's so much easier as well, this one. Even you can pour this one.
I know. It's rare that I pour a decent
Well, why
pint.
didn't you do it? I said I could have stood behind the bar. There you are.
Oh, look at that.
Now for me, rattling the glasses. Look at that, some carbonation going on there, people. For me, that is a perfect pint. In Belgium, you'd want double that head, wouldn't you? That's how they pour them, these Europeans.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, as I say, we have had this before, just never got round to reviewing it, have we? Don't have a Hertog glass, sorry.
No, so
can't have everything. But yeah, I mean, this is rated one of the best pills, you know, along with Stella. I don't necessarily agree, but I'm up for a...
yeah, it's amber in colour, isn't it? It's a reasonable.
Yeah, it's a golden amber colour, but I mean, you know, you smell that. You're not getting a lot out of it. And I've seen reviews before, people saying it's this, it's that.
Yeah, you're malty, you've got a little bit of citrus coming through there.
But there's not a lot.
Yeah, it's not, it doesn't smell pungently, it's quite, yeah.
It's not, just smelling that makes me think. There was very little on the nose, you know.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's not coming through with anything strong in the smell.
No, of course there's going to be a bit of malt in it, but there's nothing to shout out about. But we know from before, some of them have smelt rotten and been absolute beauty. So
it can go that way.
Right, yeah, I'm not doing a buzzer, because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's malty, citrusy, but for a pilsner, I mean, what do you think?
There's nothing really that jumps out about this drink to me. It's reasonably pleasant enough. It's quite refreshing with the carbonation there. You've got a nice soft malt, and yeah, I am picking up a fruity element to it.
Yeah, citrusy in it, really.
But yeah, it's quite basic, really.
Yeah, when I think of pills, I think of Hasselroder, whatever you call it. I always get that wrong. People pull me up on it, but that's a pills that's got that vibe. And you know, I think you talk about Hasselroder. I think that's like an unsung hero, and it just gets swept away, and yet everyone goes mad over this. But if I had the two of them running together, I'd say I'd have to do it, but I'd say it's not even close. That's my own personal opinion. I mean, yeah, it's malty, lemony, citrusy, and it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. But this ain't that mind-blowing thing that so many's like, Hertog's my favourite keg, which is fair enough. We're all different. Yeah. You know, I mean, I'm in a COVID Facebook group. You know, I call it the COVID group, the Keg Exchange, because I've never known so many people with such strange ideas about beer. But this is just, I really want to, you know, when you really want to like something, because everyone says it's so good, and so many people do, and you think they can't all be wrong. And I say, we did have this about 2 years ago, and I found it twangy. I'm not finding it so much twangy at the moment, but it's just not.
Yeah, for me it's very basic. There's no real flavours that really jump out at you.
You know, it's quite. It's not, is it? It's just you're trying to pick. I thought it was better the first time than I did then. You know, as I say, nothing's coming out and grabbing you, you know, like, oh wow, you know, like you try a new beer, like with your Snyder's. Now that was, for us, was absolutely stunning. Then again, we rated the Stella unfiltered. A lot of people didn't rate that. I did enjoy that as well. Which is why, you know, I watched some other YouTube reviews. I'm not mentioning names, so I get in trouble. But I thought, oh dear, and it just shows we're all different. Yeah. Which is the whole idea.
A lot of it is personal opinion. This for me is it's quite standard. There's nothing unpleasant about it.
But it's just not like a world beater.
But there isn't a lot there that really grabs at you, is there?
No, I mean I've named three. Just to name a few: Hasselroder, Snyder's. Although Snyder's Helly's, isn't it? But Hasselroder against that, I don't think anything will be close. We've done it slightly warmer, which I think is a good advantage of this machine. Yeah. Because it does bring more flavours out. Maybe you could go to 6 degrees on it and get it slightly better. But at the end of the day, no matter what you do, in my opinion, it's not that great. It's not that bad. I'd drink that out in a bar. It's better than your Fosters, your Carlin, your rubbish you drink in a bar. The problem with us is doing this today. We've just come back from Spain, literally 4 hours ago, and we've been spoiled.
Still feeling a little bit like, oh, because we've been travelling today, haven't we? So
yeah, but we've had. Did we have one dodgy beer? The worst beer was probably the €2.50 San Miguel, which weren't bad, but it weren't that great, shall we say? But when you sat in a hotel drinking Cruz Campo for €2.70.
It was, euros that is.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to take some beating, but that's just, I don't know. It's a tough.
It still gets a yes from me. It's pleasant enough. It's refreshing enough. I just feel it lacks anything that really grabs at you. The flavours are all quite muted in it. So for me, I'm going to give this. I think I've been generous in giving it 7.
7, blimey. Okay. I don't know. Like I say, I've had worse. The trouble is with a Perfectdraft, right? And I've said this before. We've been spoiled. There's so many good drinks on it. I mean, I like the Blade as well, don't get me wrong. But the Perfectdraft, you know, this is not going to make, I don't even think it'd make my top 20 on it of what I've tried. Because there is some quality. I mean, Leffe Spring's just come back, isn't it? What a drink that is. You know, you've got 6 new kegs coming in the next 2 months.
Yeah, the variety is very, very good.
Yeah, have you been spoiled?
That particular machine.
When we first brought a Perfectdraft, I think it was 6-7 years ago now, there's only 5 kegs available.
Oh yeah, when you think of it like that, they really haven't increased their range.
It's gone, and it's going bang this year, isn't it? I mean, the Blade and the Pro, when the Pro's released properly, it's going to be interesting. I only see one winner, and that's this little thing here, but you never know, do you? You never know what.
So little.
Well, I don't know, shush. You never know what Heineken have got up their sleeve, but good luck, because they might need it, I think. You know, but I will say it's a yes, just, and the most I can go is 6 out of 10. I think I'm being fair, and I'm giving it a high rate. It's not, as you said, it's not offensive.
It's reasonably refreshing. It's just nothing that really grabs you. So
there's a lot better things.
Best I can give it.
You could buy with your money. Right, being honest. Also, that's only our opinions. You know, I know I'll get a few comments, whether it's here or I can't put it on Facebook because I'm banned again, jail again. You know, at least Kanye West made a song called Jail, isn't it? Kind of like me, isn't it? But yeah, as I say, let us know your opinions, you know.
Yeah, if you've tried this, let us know what you think.
I know it's very popular. I won't be putting this in Perfectdraft keg tips, let's put it that way. I don't need that. No, I'm brave, but I'm not stupid.
That brave, yeah.
No. Right, anyway, as I say, thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video if you like the content. Feel free to dislike, obviously. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't. As the new Perfectdraft kegs come in, we will be doing them all as soon as possible.
Yeah.
We're really excited. And no, I don't know what the new kegs are. They won't tell me anymore because I open my mouth up and people know. So, right. Bonjour, people.